What's up, everyone? My name is Max.
And I'm Matt.
And welcome to Sega Saturn Saturdays. Welcome back, folks. Sega Saturn Saturdays once again continues. Last week we took a look at the classic 2D fighter and one of your favorite fighting games, Street Fighter Alpha 2. It was a pretty good look back. The Saturn's port was actually really faithful to the arcade, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, maybe not arcade perfect, but I mean it was really damn close. So,
probably one of the closest back in the day.
I just loved, like I said, I loved the fluidity of the animation. I love the colors. Everything was like popped. And then, of course, the controller, of course, worked best on default on Saturn. Of course, if you're a hardcore gamer, you got a fighting stick, of course. But I mean, if you didn't have a fighting stick, Saturn was like the best way to go.
That controller is really good. Yeah. So we're gonna follow in the legacy of the huge library of Sega Saturn fighting games, and of course, what channel are you watching this on right now? I kind of enjoy these types of games, so we're gonna move into, as we've promised for the last like 3 or 4 episodes, the Virtua Fighter, I call it the saga, on the Sega Saturn because there's so many. Now we're gonna jump into this thing really quick because there's so many games we have to cover in this single episode.
Right.
And there's way more that are kind of similar to Virtua Fighter later on, like Last Bronx and Fighting Vipers, Fighters Megamix. All those I think deserve their own individual episodes. So
they do. And we're gonna look at Virtua Fighter 1, Remix, 2, and Virtua Fighter Kids, which might be more of a footnote for some people, but we'll take a look at it anyway.
It's a spin-off in the vein of like Pocket Fighter.
Well, it's there, and it deserves its own, credit to be looked at. So we're gonna take a look at all of them, and Virtua Fighter 1 will wrap up our entire launch lineup of Saturn software. So,
well, does that actually do it for the launch? Have we covered everything? Wow.
I believe so. So we're gonna jump right into Virtua Fighter 1 and see how well this almost 10-year-old game or 20-year-old game now holds up. In today's market and time. Let's
see what Blockman Fighter can do to impress us in an age of Street Fighter 4 and like Virtua Fighter 5 and stuff like that, and Tekken. So let's give this a shot and see what Virtua Fighter 1, Virtua Fighter Remix, Virtua Fighter 2, and Virtua Fighter Kids looks like to the modern eye. Alright, so wow, that is one
holy hell,
extremely high-res image. Go ahead and click on Versus and let's do this.
This is the most basic thing I've ever seen.
Dude, I don't know if you remember Model 1 games in the arcades, but there were very little to go by with these games. Like, you can see these characters' faces, man. These are practically sprites.
I do remember, like, when in the arcade, when you click on, like, this smile. And like,
hey, what's up, bro? Prepare for battle. We don't get loading screens. Alright, let's go.
Oh man, so this is a 3-button fighting game, right? It's block, punch, kick.
Yes.
I always picked Kage, or if you're an American, you would say Cage.
Kage, shut up.
Yeah.
Boot! Boot, you son! Whoa, the game like glitched. You didn't do that on purpose. Oh my god, time is out.
Oh man. What was it, like 10 seconds? 30 seconds. Man, we need to do something like that. We can. Oh. Jeez.
Let me get my aerial rave. Oh my god. Do combos. Oh, why? How are you grabbing me?
Oh. No.
Oh, Virtua Fighter.
Oh, you dick! I had a combo going there.
The power of crouching jabs in Virtua Fighter.
Shit.
Oh!
Oh, I love how it always had like this weird like jet taking off sound effect for like doing like really big moves.
Yeah.
Or jumping.
And everyone's got the same one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I gotta admit, even for being the first 3D fighter, it still doesn't really feel too 3D. It's still mostly
it's actually fairly 2D, to be honest. Oh my god, what are we playing? Street Fighter Cross Tekken? Why is the time over?
What? How do you win? That's bullshit!
Yeah! I done handcuffed lightning. Okay, so Virtua Fighter 1 has not aged well.
No, not at all. But it's crazy because Remix was kind of like sort of their apology because they knew they rushed the game out so early.
Yeah.
And
you're gonna put time limit on no limit? Okay, even though Virtua Fighter is absolutely designed for 30-second fights. So
whatever, I don't even care. Anyways,
This was actually only a few months later after the launch, and whoa, we got like these like
it's like hyper fighting version of artwork. It looks like I'm totally picking Kent.
It's weird that we're seeing actual 2D artwork and loading screens says Patience Grasshopper now.
Of course.
Instead
of course.
Prepare to
So
battle.
let's see how much different this one is, because the first game kind of felt like it was virtual racing.
Everything is better about this one.
It feels faster too.
Faster, like there was actual textures. Yeah, you could tell like they knew that when they launched the first one with the system, like it was not like
Watch this.
optimal.
Whoa! What the hell?
I'm a ninja, man. Ninja son, you cannot deal.
Oh! God! Yes!
Oh!
Karate
With
Kid!
the roundhouse kick. What does this asshole think he is? Chuck fucking Norris?
Yeah! Yeah! Oh no. Oh yeah, I'm out of here. We good. Oh shit, I'm at the edge. Oh no!
Ring out, son!
What the hell?
Sweet kick.
Broken.
Oh my god, Kage looks so much better.
Oh!
And it's only like a difference of like a few months.
Oh god, it hurt you so bad.
I mean, the physics are still really floaty, and it still feels almost like kind of like underwater feeling to it. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? You're a dick.
Ah, I saw it coming.
Son!
I saw it coming. Oh man. Alright, let's see who else we can roll with
Sarah.
here. My creepy old man grin.
Even
This
despite
one's way better.
despite the fact that they're gonna like gone back to like art style drawing, I still think it's better.
Yeah. I never actually played any Virtua Fighter besides 2, really, on Saturn.
Well, I remember this in the arcades, back when it came out, and it was kind of like, holy shit, they're all 3D. Like, it wasn't just like that pseudo 3D, and like I said, this was like the first true 3D fighting game. I guess you could debate whether, it was the first ever. I guess you could say it was, because this was like the first real, true, all polygon, no bullshit, no isometric or whatever.
Oh, here we go. Oh!
Such a dick.
Oh! Video game. Whoa!
I remember that, like, zoom in from the top. I mean, this was really... When this game originally came out, it was very much still in the tech demo phase of what is 3D gaming, real 3D gaming, real polygons, what can we do with them?
Oh, what the hell?
Whoa,
I'm like trying to dash forward. I just fell off
ran
a
off,
building,
dude.
dog. Oh, yeah. My god.
Now, like, we are whiffing everything here. Oh!
Oh my god.
That was nice. Tits. Oh. The low roundhouse. No.
Oh, Virtua Fighter, dude! It's Virtua Fighter! Yeah! We are now looking at Virtua Fighter 2, and I'd just like to tell you, like, when I got this game back when I had my Saturn, even back in the day, we're playing on, like, SD televisions, which we're actually doing right now. This is not an HD at all. That opening menu, that title screen, is so high def, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, it's really high resolution.
Now, I remember when Virtua Fighter 2 first came out in arcades, actually, of all places, I saw it in one of the big arcades in SeaWorld in San Diego.
Uh-huh.
And it actually blew my fucking mind to, like, look at the graphics on it. I was like, holy fucking shit! Like,
VF2 was the game that really pushed things.
It had, like, crazy lighting effects, and, like, the
and wow,
frame rate
even
was nuts.
It's significantly better. Like, this is actually looking like it's running at 60 frames a second.
I mean, it's not, this isn't as good as the arcade, but you can still see they're kind of trying to.
This looks like 60 in my opinion.
It probably is. I believe it is.
Which is crazy to think that.
But like, yeah, Virtua Fighter 2 was like
Your
a game.
mask came off, dude.
Yeah. When Virtua Fighter 2 came out, like a lot of people didn't believe the Saturn could anywhere near handle it. I mean, obviously, if you saw one, even no one would thought you could replicate Virtua Fighter 2 at home on a Saturn. And lo and behold, they basically AM2 really pushed their magic, and gave us a really amazing home console version of Virtua Fighter 2.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Good god! How'd that not hit?
Ah. You dick.
Got some punches for you, son. Oh, you ready? Oh, shit.
I look forward to our next round.
I look forward to our next challenge, sir. There's that hook punch.
Ah.
Oh, there's that attack.
Ooh.
Okay, Virtua Fighter's coming back to me, son.
Oh. We are not expert Virtua Fighter.
Hey man, I played VF4 Evo a ton.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, with the low. So this game's fun. Like, this game actually feels really good. Even on controller, it looks significantly better than the others. There's lighting effects, there's dynamic backgrounds. Yeah, dude, VF2 was pretty much the pinnacle 3D fighting game experience, like, back in the day. Like, this is actually really surprisingly well done.
Yeah, I mean, this was like one of like the big showcase titles. God, fuck Lion. Lion was such a cheesy shitball copycat character. He looked just like fucking Leon. His name was practically the same.
I'm here to annoy you. Look at me.
Yeah, his crouching stance, like, oh, I hated this character so much.
I'm looking to see what the hell grab is.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
Virtua Fighter.
You could never do anything
Virtua
against this
Fighter!
guy.
Oh. Video games, the Virtua Fighter! Yay! Creepy lion kick. Trying to figure things out. Oh my god, yeah.
There's my
Yeah, Sarah was
possible
fun.
hit. Ah, goddamn. Even though she was basically Sonya Blade in 3D.
Kinda. Yeah. I think she had more unique moves, though. I mean, who came out first? No, Sonya definitely came out first. Mortal Kombat 2, or even the first one.
Ah!
That move is great. Yeah. You like it? You like my lions?
Ah, Lion.
Oh my god, such malarkey. Oh my god!
No, crossover!
Jackie Chan Fighter 2012. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
fuck Lion!
Yes, when I poke him in the eyes, I look like Marty McFly without a shirt.
Aren't you about ready to go home now?
So Virtua Fighter Kids, for the most part, is essentially Virtua Fighter 2, but a more annoying version.
Yeah, it really, to me, it's like these are the same backgrounds, almost the same graphics, fighting engine, everything. To me, it's more like it feels like a mode that should have been in 2 that wasn't included for whatever reason.
I'll completely agree. I was like awkwardly cautious about it when I was younger, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same as I did back when I was a kid. Why does this game exist?
But in summary of the other Virtua Fighter games, the ones that actually matter, Virtua Fighter, I think we can agree that game did not age well, dude.
Virtua Fighter 1 was, rushed, and it feels rushed, and it just feels like a less than a tech demo now.
Even if you compare it to like its arcade counterpart, the gameplay is pretty similar, and it's slow. The characters are awkward. It doesn't have much personality. If we move on to Remix is just a better version of 1.
Remix is a better version. Looks cleaner, runs better, but at the end of the day though, 2 is the way to go because 2 runs really fast, really smooth.
Yeah, 2 is the best
looks
of both
really
worlds.
good. I mean, it is the Virtua Fighter for the system.
And there's a reason the Saturn was so popular with fighting games at the time because they had one of the best 3D virtual fighting or 3D fighting games out there, and VF2 really was that game. And you can tell by the gameplay, we were actually pretty much getting into it. That game's fun
2
even to this
definitely.
day.
2 feels great.
Yeah, and it's got the essence of even Virtual Fighter games currently.
So as far as getting these games nowadays, well, hard to really say. I don't know of any real game or compilation that has one or two, especially in America. So
I think finding a Saturn and your copies of these games is the best way to go. They're all very cheap.
Luckily though, yes, Virtua Fighter Remix and 2 are very easy to come by. So those are not too bad if you want to.
Especially VF2.
Yeah.
VF2 was their crown ship, so they made a billion copies.
It's
of
like
that
the Mario
game.
64 of the Sega Saturn. So.
Yeah.
That'll about wrap it up for this episode. Again, if you ever want to check any news, previews, reviews, or rants, you can head over to my personal website, www.gamaki.com, and we'll have that in the link and the spelling and all that.
Yep, we'll actually be hosting all the Sega Saturn Saturday videos on Gamaki.com. They do a ton of other news and information related to modern gaming and stuff along those lines.
It's gaming. It stands for gamer culture. So if you ever want to see any good rants about anything gaming,
and then besides that, if you guys want to subscribe to our channel, we're actually going to be featuring one of my favorite personal games of all time in the sequel to a game that we were talking about earlier in previous episodes of Sega Saturn Saturdays, and it's Panzer Dragoon Zwei, the sequel to Panzer Dragoon. So stick around for next week. We're going to be covering that game, and we're going to get into the later releases of the Sega Saturn. Until then, my name is Max.
and I'm Matt.
And thanks for watching Sega Saturn Saturdays.
テニスやカラオケナンパにクラブ